Ambassador.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Nice meeting you. Please, please, welcome to the embassy.
Oh,
Please.
thank you.
Welcome to my office.
Oh.
It's my office. I made some kind of photo exhibition here.
Yes, I see a lot of photos.
This is my favorite photo, Sharbat Gola. That was photographed by one of the American photographers. And also it is a story palace at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Oh, I
Kabul.
see.
It is Panjshir. I took this photograph.
You
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah.
Wow,
By
you're a great
phone.
photographer.
My favorite photo, the Afghani lady.
I love
with
the smile.
Ruba.
I think many visitors can enjoy Afghanistan just by taking a look at the photos.
Definitely, we would like to select from a long list of photos these selected photos and very meaningfully because every piece has its own meaning,
Right.
cultural, historical, and it shows the sceneries of Afghanistan. Sometimes it shows the hidden parts of Afghanistan that we would like to broadcast it for our audience. Please come.
Wow. Oh, I see a lot of cultural items here.
It is just a sample of the items that we provided here in Korea. Here, let me show you. We call it chapan.
Wow.
It is mainly being worn by men, and nowadays it is being made for women as well. They make such a small coats like this
It's
from this
beautiful.
clothes, from this fabrics. Though it comes from the north of Afghanistan, but it is usable in all parts of the country.
How do you wear it? Because I see the sleeves
Long.
are pretty long.
Yes. Sometimes hang it on the shoulders
Oh, you
like
look
this.
great.
And some
beautiful.
people wear it fully with full arms.
Oh, I see, like that.
Yes. And Japan got very famous when former President Karzai made Japan one of the main clothes for himself during his presidency. And nowadays it got very common.
It's beautiful, but also it looks very practical too.
Yes, yes. Though it's somehow not official, but most of our authorities use it in some official events as well. Yeah. Please.
Wow.
These are some stones, some jewelries.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Made of lapis lazuli. It comes mainly from the north of Afghanistan, Badakhshan province.
Oh.
It is the only province that has such a stones.
So the blue color is from natural stone?
Yes, yes,
Wow.
it comes naturally in this color, and it's being used mainly for the jewelries as well as for the decorations from the very long ancient times. Even at the Egyptian used to use these items for their sculptures as well. It is foundable in Chile, in Africa, in other countries, but mainly we have it in Afghanistan.
Oh, I see. I can't believe this is from stone. Does blue symbolize something?
Blue for this item symbolize truth, power, loyalty, and beauty.
Oh, I see.
And nowadays, the lapis lazuli is very common in Afghanistan. We export it to lots of the countries. We have now a air corridor by the name of lapis lazuli. Starts from Afghanistan to Turkmenistan, Georgia, Turkey. And we call the way lapis lazuli corridor.
Oh, I see.
And if you see, it's also usable at the national time for the decor of tables. Or
So this is the stone itself.
yeah, it's the stone as a bulk of the
Yeah, it's beautiful.
lapis. And let me give a present among all of these to you as a
Oh,
symbol of
oh, thank
friendship
you.
between Afghanistan and Korea.
Oh, thank you, Ambassador.
I'm sure you will accept it.
Oh, thank you, Ambassador. It's
My honor.
beautiful. So it's bracelet. Can I
Yes.
try it?
Please.
Oh, I love it. It's beautiful. Thank you so much.
My honor. My honor. Please give me the honor to offer you some Afghani sweets
Oh,
that is being produced in Herat. Please try your luck. I'm sure you will find it delicious.
thank you.
We call it Suhan. It's nowadays very famous in all parts of the country.
It's very delicious.
Thank you.
Is this Afghan traditional tea?
Yes, it is one of the main items that we offer for the guests.
Oh, may I try?
Sure, please, please.
It's very fragrant. And delicious too.
Please enjoy.
Thanks for the tea and also for the sweets too.
My honor, my honor. Please enjoy.
So it's been slightly over 1 year since you came here to Korea. Coming to Korea, I'm sure you must have made a lot of plans. What has been your main focus so far?
To be honest, Korea was one of the dream countries that I wanted to work here for my country, to learn from your experiences for the best of my country. And the best key of the progress that I found here in Korea was focusing on education, focusing on human resources. And now we see the results of this focus on your education, how to empower our human resources. And we would like to also have this kind of experience in our country and to focus on our education, to focus on our youth, to focus on your capacity building, and also to focus how to empower our human resources in all fields. Yes.
I see. Then, how many Afghan students are studying right now here in Korea?
Let me first appreciate and acknowledge the tremendous and generous support of Korea for providing the chance for our students in Korea. I could say that the Afghan students that are now here studying in different majors, they enjoy a lot for being the prestigious students in Korea with very good results. Here we have around 60 students through different programs, mainly by KOICA and also some other governmental scholarships programs.
How will they contribute when they go back to your country?
Obviously, that I told you, we are a country in need for capacity building, and also we are a country in need for human resources. I'm sure any one of these graduate students, when they come back home, they will make spectacular change in their life, in their professional environment, and we have a very positive feedback from their organizations. I could say one of them graduated last year from the water management. He was hired in one of the prestigious offices, governmental offices in Afghanistan, and we all proud of such a talented students.
That's good. I hope our bilateral exchange in education would build a people-to-people bridge between our two countries.
Definitely, sure.
So, what is some future projects that are in the work?
We would like to grab lots of or allocate lots of scholarships for our students. Also, we would like to sign some memorandum of understanding between Afghan faculties or universities and similar Korean universities. Also, we would like to look for some corporate exhibition here in Korea to introduce, to project, to market one of the main traditional and commercial component of our country that we are proud of having such a good item in our country that is being produced mainly by women. By producing or by projecting this item, we would like to flag or echo the role of women that are like unknown champions behind these productions.
That sounds very meaningful exhibition.
I'm sure you will find it very amazing.
I'm sure. Why are Afghan carpets so prized?
Since most of the items that's being used in Afghan carpets, they are organic. They are natural, and most of the carpets are being made, and all of the carpets are being made in Afghanistan by hand. And if you look to the combination of color, shapes, and feature, you will find it amazing. For example, it is one of the Afghani carpets that's being made for sure by women. If you look to the combination of the color and also to the background of this carpet, I'm sure you will like it.
Yes, it's
It
beautiful.
gives you peace, it gives you calmness, it gives you peace of soul.
I'm sure it's very finely weaved.
Yes, yes.
Soft and beautiful.
Thank you.
Ambassador, is there any special reason that you put a lot of efforts to promote Afghan culture here in Korea?
Let me say that culture is one of the components that doesn't need any language, nation,
Right.
border,
Right.
and it's the component that's being accepted everywhere.
Right.
For this purpose, we would like, by this window, introduce the hidden and unknown parts of our country, because Afghanistan is not very famous and not very known for our Korean friends due to the geographical distance. For this purpose, we would like to market the real face of Afghanistan that was hidden by the ugly face of war in recent years.
Right.
We would like to go back to our rich history, rich culture that contains lots of components like music, clothes, food. For this purpose, our main focus is on this soft power. We would like to grab the Korean attention, and also we would like to project the real face of our country that is mainly very beautiful, full of treasures, full of cultural treasures, historical treasures, and that we are all proud of, all of these treasures.
Sure. I'm really looking forward to learning more Afghan culture here in Korea.
Sure, I'm sure we definitely will invite you for our cultural events and exhibitions, for sure.
Thank you. Speaking of culture and also people-to-people exchange, I think we cannot forget about food exchanges as well.
Yes, fortunately, we are very amazed and ready for all cultural programs that is being organized through the Korean organizations, governmental or private organizations. We actively take part in all of these events. For example, last month there was Seoul Friendship Festival. We had 2 boats for cultural components and also for the foods. And we found lots of attraction of Korean friends and Korean people to these booths that they found it very amazing.
Ambassador, considering delicious sweets and tea that I had earlier, I really would like to try some Afghan food myself.
Definitely, we provided some snacks and Afghani traditional breakfast for you. Please,
Wow.
I'm sure you will enjoy it. Please.
Okay. Ambassador, I see a lot of food on the table.
It's just a small part of the Afghan
Oh.
traditional breakfast that we prepared for you.
Wow.
Please
Yes.
enjoy. Let me introduce you some components,
Oh, yes, please.
stuff that's mainly being used in the breakfast time in Afghanistan. One of the main item is, we call it paratha.
Paratha.
Paratha, it's fried bread.
Oh,
Let me offer you.
Yes, please. Smells nice.
It is typical like Afghani bread.
So the bread and egg and milk tea is typical breakfast
Yes.
in Afghanistan?
Yes.
Oh, I see. This is very, very delicious.
Please enjoy.
Thank you.
And one of the main components of the breakfast in Afghanistan is tea. Let me also offer you some saffron tea.
Oh,
If you look to the color, I'm
yes,
sure you will like it. Saffron is nowadays very common in Afghanistan, mainly produced in Herat. And I will
wow.
present you as a gift.
Oh, thank you, Ambassador.
It create relaxation and very good items like Korean ginseng.
Oh, I see.
Please enjoy.
Thank you. Do a lot of Afghan people enjoy tea?
Tea is very common. I could say tea diplomacy or tea tradition. If you go to all over the country, they treat the first item that they offer for the guests is tea, the hot tea. Also the tea that we drink in Afghanistan, it is a kind of very unique taste tea, not very common. For example, here in Korea, the green tea that is being used in Afghanistan, somehow it has a special taste.
So you have your own way to customize tea?
Sure, yes.
Wow, more food came.
Let me introduce some items. We call it bologna. We use it as a appetizer.
That's an appetizer?
Appetizer.
Okay.
This one is from pumpkin. The other one is from the green onion.
Oh,
The other one is from the potato.
Oh, I see.
These two are very common and famous in Afghanistan.
It's very, very delicious. I feel like it's pretty similar to one of our Korean foods called jeon. It's kind of pancake.
I have never tried it.
You've never tried it? You should. We also use some vegetables and also flour dough to make jeon. So it tastes pretty similar. I really like it.
Take some pork.
Oh, so I dip.
Yes. Mix it with chutney. It double the taste.
Let me try. Yes, it does.
Let me introduce you mantu.
Did you say mandu?
Mantu. We call it in our language mantu, but I'm told it's also in Korean mandu.
Yes, right. We call dumpling mandu in Korean.
Yeah, it is the same version, but maybe with a different taste.
Thank you.
Inside
thank you.
is mainly used lamb, but we made it from chicken.
Mandu really tastes similar to Korean mandu too. Very delicious.
Also, let me introduce you the main dish.
Yes.
What is one of the main famous and common dish in Afghanistan. We call it qabili.
Qabili?
Yeah. Qabili is one of the main dishes of the Afghan cuisines, being used in all over the country, though it comes from the north of Afghanistan. It is like a flag of our food.
I see the rice is a little bit different from Korean traditional rice.
Yes, it is a little bit longer one. It's
right.
mainly used in the region, in Afghanistan, Pakistan, India. It's famous by the name of basmati.
It's delicious. Thank you so much for your preparation.
My honor.
Thank you so much. Ambassador, I have one last question, I guess, before I let you go. What is your philosophy as a diplomat?
In my point of view, a diplomat should be loyal to his home country, his government, as well as his vision should be how to bridge the nations,
Mm-hmm.
how to bridge the people,
Right.
how to try hard to work for peace
Mm-hmm.
and also to work for friendship
Mm-hmm.
and also try to spread the culture of respect and also to how to enhance the mutual respect, cooperation. It's my own opinion.
I see. Thank you so much for agreeing on the interview and also all of the preparation and your time and insights.
My honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ambassador, how do you say goodbye in your language?
We say خدای پامان
خدای پامان
و خدا حافظ.
خدا حافظ.
Yes.
خدای پامان خدا حافظ.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.